I'd like to welcome anybody that's out there to the Late Late Show. Obviously, I'm on here because I cannot sleep, and I think that there's probably some others out there and maybe are in the same boat. I'm going to send out some invitations to a few different people just to see if they are about and are looking to come on and join us. While I'm setting up, anybody here, you're welcome to say hello in the chat. And we'll see if anybody has joined. No, nobody's here yet. Okay, there's what I was looking for right there. Forward that to Roger Martin. Let's send it to Tim Jackson. And we're going to send it to Hugh. And we'll also send one to Herman and Lawrence. And who else can we send one to? Let's send one to Robert. Well, we might as well send one to Val. I don't think she's up, but we'll send one anyway. Okay, let's send that. Let's send another one just in case. Let's send to John Coopy. Send. Okay. Yeah, we might as well also send one to Rick. Send. So anyway, I'm not going to stand long if I get no response. It's understandable. Maybe some people are getting a good night's sleep tonight. I don't know. It's understandable if people are asleep. Not much going on here other than I couldn't sleep. Decided to get up and move around a little bit. So I thought I'd come on here and see if there's anybody on. It's 4 o'clock a.m. right now here on East Coast, Eastern Time in the U.S. So that'll put it about 6 o'clock p.m. in Eastern Australia. And it would be about 9 o'clock a.m. In Great Britain. So I think what I'm going to do is, it took a little while to get set up. I started messing around here at 3 to get this thing up and running, but it took a little longer than I thought. And I had to find my template, get everything set up, and get everything going. So since there's nobody here, I think I'm going to call it a day and say goodbye to everyone that wasn't here. And we'll see you all. Roger's going to be on at 9:30 today, Canadian Drone Hub, and there's morning coffee with the boys at, I think they start about 8 o'clock. So we'll see everybody soon. Oh, wait a minute. D90, 3 a.m. there. No, it's 4 a.m. D90. I was just about to sign off. D90, what time is it where you are? Aren't you on the West Coast, or are you somewhere else in the world? I was doing all this messing around since 3 o'clock. I was getting up and running and getting things in place, and came on live just to do a quick live stream just to see if there was anybody else out there that couldn't sleep or were in other parts of the world that happened to be signing on. 3:02 p.m. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just I couldn't sleep. I've got aches and pains and getting old, and as you get older you don't sleep like you used to when you were younger. I remember as a kid I'd go to bed and I could sleep for hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, but it's not that way anymore. Well, thanks for popping in, D90. I think I'm going to call it a day. Well, a morning. Roger will be on a Canadian Drone Hub at 9:30 a.m. And TCM. Oh, Tim's always up. Yeah, I know, Tim. You probably have as much trouble sleeping as I do. It's just not good. It took me a little while to get up and running. I've been messing around on these computers since 3 o'clock, and so just thought I'd come on and see if anybody else is out in the world that was up at the same time. D90 is it's 3:02 p.m. where he is, so he's in the afternoon. D90, whereabouts in the world are you? Tim's Eastern time zone is the same as I am, but he's down south. Okay, D90. So it's your sleep time too, huh? Okay. Well, Tim, it was great. Thanks for popping in. D90, thanks for popping in. But I'm going to pop off now and maybe go try and get a little bit of sleep. I don't. Yeah, I know. 4 hours of sleep a day. Java, Indonesia. Okay. Yeah. Tim Jackson. It says I have to wait for the host. Oh, admit. There you go. You know, they change this stuff all around all the time, Tim. Yeah, I know. 4 hours of sleep a day. There he is.
What's that? I'm tired.
Been working, huh?
I need sleep though.
6 p.m. there, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
D90, how you doing, bud?
D90, he's in Java, Indonesia.
Java, Indonesia.
Yep.
Wow.
And Tim, TCM, that's Tim. He's the one that had all the drones. He was selling all of his stuff off. He lives down south, I think. Tim, are you in Georgia or South Carolina?
Oh, he's in Georgia.
Yeah.
If he's in South Carolina, I might know where he is. I got family there.
Yeah. He's a Southern boy. But he's got the health problems too, like I do. A little worse than I am, but
yeah, he was on live with us one night, if you remember.
Yes. Yep.
2 months ago.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. So how you doing, Paul?
Well, couldn't sleep, so I thought, what the hell?
Yeah.
I'd come on here for a little bit and see what happens. Sometimes the late night people, you don't get a chance to talk to them much,
Yeah, true. Did you send emails to Matt and Ari and?
No, go ahead and send out who you want to send out to, Tim. Just copy it and forward it.
Let me go over here.
Matt might still be. No, he's not working today, is he?
I don't know.
Because he did his morning show. Were you on his morning show? No.
Nah, I was at work. I got a link, but I was at work.
Yeah.
I can try. He's not online. But
D90, we don't have your email address, or we'd send you an invite. You haven't been on before.
Hold on about that.
Do you have it?
I'm pretty sure D90 sent me an email. If I can find it.
I can send.
Shoot. D90, you have my email. Send me a message. No, because I have a thing that I delete my emails every month.
Oh, do you? You get too many of them?
Yes. Way too many.
Well, that's because a lot of times they're using you, right?
Yep. For the middleman. So
Yeah.
I get all emails and crap. Yeah, send me another email, D90. And Tim, what part of South Carolina? I got family in Nieces, South Carolina. Down by Myrtle. Well, it's close to Myrtle Beach, I think. I can't remember. It's been a long time. Yeah, I was listening to your YouTube and I was waiting. It feels like a StreamYard. You got to wait to go back in. or come in, and it said you're going to pop out of here. I'm like, oh shit, I just came here.
Well, I'm not used to looking at. They used to have down on the bottom. Now they got this box up at the top, and it kind of blends in with your, your different stuff up there.
Yeah, it's weird, man.
And I had it set that I didn't have to have that. Now all of a sudden they've changed it, because I know Roger, he keeps having to do it too. But usually in your startup, you don't have to, if you don't check that box, the waiting room box, it doesn't happen. But evidently it did.
Yeah, it's weird. Ari said if we're still in here after he finishes dinner,
Okay.
he'll come in. So I think I got her. D90, send. I forget your real name. Jesus. Send me an email.
If you still have it.
It's in there, but hold on. Maybe I can go.
Tim is from Pickens County, upstate.
Pickens. Nice. Okay, I got D90. I got it. Dun, dun, dun. And then I'll go here, and then I'll go send. D90. Check your emails. I just sent it. Okay, who else do I got? Roger wouldn't be up.
Well, I sent to Roger. I sent to Herman and Lawrence, and I sent to Carpenter Rick. I sent to John Coopy. I sent, I think, John DiNardo. I sent one to Robert Stanton. None of those people are up, I'm sure.
Yeah. Okay, D90 just replied to me, so he might be in. You never know. Check the waiting room, maybe.
Yeah, it's the waiting room. Usually, it pops up at the top of my box.
That didn't sound right.
And
It pops up on top of your box.
The Zoom meeting box.
I had to get you back for that cream thing after I left. I watched the replay, and you're like that cream that you use in the morning isn't hand sanitizer.
That's
I was
right.
like, you're a funny puppy. Yeah, I got the email. The one before that is the Zoom call. I'll send it again. Yeah, you should have it now, D9. Doug, Dan. So I was just watching Matt's live, rewatching it because I got home, I don't know, 2 hours ago.
So you don't have to work tomorrow, do you?
No, I'm off until Tuesday, but I'm still on call until Monday morning. So I can't drink more than a 6-pack. So I won't get up if somebody calls me.
Yeah, no pop up yet.
You better. Shit.
Tim Mathis, TCM, did you get the invite too?
I don't have Tim's. Well, I'm thinking about going. Well, I know I said it in the past. I'm thinking about shaving all this off tomorrow. I don't know.
Do whatever you like, my friend. Do whatever. You're starting to look a little bit like Jesus, but
that's what my son says. What's up with that?
You need to start wearing robes, maybe.
A sarong.
Yeah.
Come on, D90. All you got to do is do your makeup and get up
Well,
here.
you know,
Comb your
as
hair.
long as he's got a camera and a microphone, he should be good to go. And he can use the ones in his computer.
That's true. I want to see how the lighting, if I'm still blue, if I take this out. Yep.
You know, when
Dude.
we might have to tell him, I don't know whether it pops the box up if you don't turn your camera on and your microphone, you know, down the bottom left, if he's never been on Zoom before.
You really don't have to do that. It takes you straight in, then you wait for the host.
Okay.
Well, Tim, you came in here before. Come on in, Tim. I don't have TCM's email, but
Well, he's on his tablet, and I think, you know, I've never tried it on the tablet. They say it's a little bit more difficult, especially if you're on like an iPad. You cannot, you know how we can break out the chat and shrink it down and add it over here.
Yeah.
On the tablets, that's pretty difficult to do.
Well, I'm trying to get my monitors mounted on the wall, but not that high above the desk, but I want them mounted.
Yeah.
And I got a carpenter coming over, and he's going to look at it because I got a corner desk. So the middle one, the main display monitor, has got to be out a little bit more. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't know.
Well, that might be the best way to do that would be on a shelf, one of those corner shelves. And then the other two you could just mount on the wall.
Yeah, I could do that.
Put
I
a
could
corner shelf wherever the height you want it to be.
Yeah, I could actually put them all on shelves if I get the shelf wide enough.
Right.
But I'll just get a shelf that sort of looks like my desk, but miniaturized. And
or you could probably even go and buy shelving. You know, the stuff that's already pre-made, and then the one in the corner, you cut at angles and just put it on.
Oh yeah, yeah. I got a circular saw, so I can do that. I got a jigsaw. Will probably work better with that.
Yeah,
because they don't have to be an inch.
It would have that wood look to it, you know.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't want it. Well, I would like it like a raw wood look. You know what I mean?
Sure. So. Yeah, you know, like a 1x12, or you know, or even if you could even put two of them side by side if you had to, if you wanted it wider.
That's right. That's right. I can actually go down to 3 monitors, but I like 3 monitors because I can do a lot of work when I'm on call.
Sure.
At once. So.
Yep. Yeah. See, I've got right now. I've got this template is on the fire monitor. I've got on this one. I was dinking around, thinking maybe I want to put this. This is the background.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that looks cool.
But it doesn't have the lettering on it.
Oh, true. But can you add it to it?
I'm not that good at it. Yes.
Yeah. But if it's through your computer, you can always link it up as a template.
Yeah. Yep.
And write what you want to appear, like you do in your videos.
Right.
Write it as a template, and it might, if it's hooked up to your computer, you can go to the computer settings to that monitor. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm delving in something that I don't really know much about. Matt would be able to tell you. He's pretty good with a lot of technology.
Yeah.
And Ari's amazing.
Well, I would imagine what I could do too is I could you know how I do videos. I could do a video and then just pause it. You know. So,
yeah. Or keep it. What's it called? Looping. That's it. And have it loop, and that would work. So how's Lynn doing? Asgard, get Hugh in here.
I did.
You got the link.
I sent him a link.
Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while, Hugh. I've been working too much.
There is an admit right there.
There's the man.
Well, good morning, boys.
Good morning. You gotta turn your video. It's the thing now. You gotta click on the video because
There we go. What's up? How you doing?
Welcome to the early, early show.
Hells yeah.
early is my part. Well, not that early. I'm
I
tired.
got up at 3 a.m. and my legs were hurting, my back was hurting, and
Yeah, I got up at 3 too. I'm on some new meds which give me energy during the day, but then at night, oh shit, man, I have trouble sleeping.
At a certain time, it probably kicks in and.
TCM Drones is here. Tim down in the southern Georgia area, I believe it is, or Carolinas.
Let me get the
For the start. He's in the Pickens. He's in South Carolina in Pickens County.
What's up, Curtis Dart? What's up, TCM? How you doing? Hey, Tim Jackson. Oh yeah, you're in the stream. Yeah, I'm half asleep. I'm drinking my coffee. Hey, Tim. What's up? Or should I say, "G'day, Jacko"?
G'day, Jacko. I'm still getting used to that. I can't even say the word mate.
Good on you, Koba.
Yeah, Kappa.
I don't know. It's the only Australian I know, man.
Oh man, I can't even.
Did you redo?
No, yeah, didgeridoo about two. No, I can't do them things. It's like them things I used to do on the vacuum cleaner tube go when you were younger.
Oh yeah,
I can't do that stuff. Nah. You gotta breathe in, breathe some kind of breathing. Breathe out your nose and your mouth at the same time, and yeah,
breathe in, breathe out. Sounds more like yoga, man.
Yeah, yoga's no. At my age, I would break a hip and break an arm.
Yeah.
Yep.
My hips are carbon fiber, buddy.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I got two artificial hips.
If you ever want to do FPV, you can just cut your knee and then
I can make a frame out of my hip.
Hip bones attached to the ESC. The ESC is attached to the transmitter.
And just think if you can connect the goggles to it, you're
plug that right in your belly button, right?
Yeah, right in the belly button.
Oh man. Well, I'm glad I finally caught you on, Paul.
Yeah, we were. I almost went off. D90 was on. He's on, I think.
Not that I want to be up at 3 a.m, but since I'm up, I might as well hang out, right?
Okay, here comes D90's coming in now.
Hey, he got the email. Well, he did ting me. Ting ting.
Okay, now what you have to do is, now that I admitted you, the bottom left corner, you have to click on your camera and on your microphone.
Be right back.
Thanks for the warning, Tim.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what happened to D90. I clicked on admit.
I just hope the phone don't ring while I'm on.
I hope I hit the right one, not the other one.
You hit the eject button. Oh my God.
D90, did it come up and say anything?
I just worked the last day of 11-day shift.
Good for you.
I'm done.
Time for a few beers, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's still on call though tomorrow or today.
Yeah, so until Monday morning, 6 a.m. And then I told the office, don't call me during Monday because I'm day drinking.
You day drinking. Okay.
I'll drink until about 7, then go to bed and get ready for, well, probably earlier than that, I'll go to bed. But
you know what I was watching last night on Netflix? An Australian TV show called Glitch about these people that have risen from the dead.
Good show.
You see, oh my God, so good.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I'm still waiting for Cobra Kai third season to come out.
Oh yeah, I've been watching that. That's not bad, eh? Not bad.
That's the reason why I got premium YouTube to watch Cobra Kai. Now because of this COVID,
Where am I
still waiting
watching
for
it?
season 3 to come out.
I'm
Has it come out?
I'm watching it on Netflix, I think.
Yeah, they got that last year. They sold the rights to it, but it's still on Premium Red.
So it was an original YouTube thing.
Yep.
Cool.
And that's the reason why I got it.
There's actually a few shows I watched on YouTube. Impulse was another good one.
Oh, I watched them all.
God, she was so hot, that chick. On Impulse, damn.
Oh,
Tim didn't notice.
No,
I noticed. Holy shit!
What she could do at the end of I think it was the second season.
Yeah.
Holy crap! And I'm hoping they bring that back too.
I love that. I could watch her all day.
Oh, me too. I just don't piss her off, and you're all right.
Yeah.
Good actor too. She
she was.
And who was her trainer? Well, not the trainer, whatever it was. That old bloke. He's been on a lot of movies, but I can't think of his name.
Let's pull up the IMDb. Impulse cast. Let's take a look.
The old bloke that she got mad with him at the end and killed him in, I think, second season. At the end, middle, something.
I don't know.
But he's a damn good actor.
But the young woman's name is Maddie Hassan.
Maddie Hassan.
Damn.
Yeah, she is.
She's like the new Charlotte. What's it, Charlotte Johansson or whatever? Scarlett Johansson. That's what she reminds me of. Something.
She does too. Yeah. She does a younger version. Yeah.
Yeah. God, I wish I was young and pretty again.
I didn't have no hair. I didn't have no hair back then, but I had a goatee down to here. And I was really
it's the thought that counts, buddy. It's just the thought. We know you'd join us. But if you're not up to it, we understand.
You really don't know how much muscle mass you lose in age.
What I want to know is, what do you guys think? I don't know if you caught it or not, but the new Star Trek series.
Which one?
I haven't. I don't watch TV.
The one on television.
Oh, the Discovery? Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot, actually.
You know what I don't like about it?
The swearing.
No, is the fact that it just is a perpetual story. In other words, like I'm used to the old
episodic.
Star Trek was a Pacific. This was a story.
Yeah.
Now this was the story, and if you happen to miss portions
right
from week to week, it's like, ooh, what happened?
Yeah, see, I'm the opposite. I like the long form story as opposed to the episodic content.
Yeah,
because it gives you more of a play out.
Yeah, you see more character development, but I know what you're saying, Paul. Right. I miss that old stuff too. It was cool.
Who plays what's the name?
Well, there's no Spock in the Discovery. It's
no,
they're different characters. It's a different crew, right?
Well, I think isn't that one Asian kind of girl kind of taking that position, the number 2 position? That
probably.
Yeah,
probably.
Oh, you're talking about like Next Generation Star Trek when they had number 1 and number 2.
Discovery, brand new, and the captain is a female.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because Star Trek Generation, they had number 1, number 2.
Yeah.
So when you said that, I thought.
Yeah. No, it's week 1 and week 2, but it just is a continuation of the previous week.
Oh, okay.
I haven't even seen the new episodes.
Yeah, they.
Will that come on YouTube? You reckon?
I don't know.
It's just on regular broadcast TV.
On CBS, I think, right now. On Friday nights. No, Thursday night.
Thursday nights,
I think. I don't watch regular TV because news broadcasts.
Yeah, I hate the news. Same here.
It's so sad.
Oh, yeah.
God.
It is.
And I heard about the debate. I saw 5 minutes of it, and I just turned it off.
Oh, the presidential debate?
That was more like 4th grade.
That was awful. I've tried to watch it too. I thought, it should be entertaining. It was just brutal.
Yeah.
4th grade, when you're out in the playing basketball or on your little break during school.
I mean, I like a good debate. I like when, people get to put their ideas back and forth. I think that's healthy, right? It's pretty good.
Well, there's a lot of things that I think went into that being that kind of out of control is, we're living in a society now where people aren't very kind to one another anymore. And
I know.
Nope.
it's a combination of being locked up all the time and not being able to do what you want to do. And the frustrations on everybody is just bubbling to the surface.
Oh, yeah.
That's true. I see it every day at work, and every site I come up to, and just how they act and how their demeanor, and it's like, this can't happen. If you want to go home and collect unemployment, go home. I'll take over your shift. You can't talk like that to people.
Yeah.
And I'm over the animosity and everything that just flows from it, because it's like throwing a rock in a pebble, or a pebble in a pond. There's ripple effects from it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So it puts your whole crew in a negative attitude. And I don't like negative attitude on a roadworks.
Yeah.
Once there's negativity, something's going to happen.
Well, and that negativity adds to a certain amount of anger and
That's right.
And then you start making mistakes because your emotions are taking over what you should be focusing on. And yeah.
That's right. And Curtis Start, I thought it was too, for the country I was born in. I thought it was just total embarrassment. It was, you can watch a president say that sort of stuff and act like a child. Yeah. Crap. And now he has COVID. Jesus.
Yeah, that's too bad. He's not in a good, he's in a high risk category, being his age and overweight and stuff like that. So let's hope he does all right.
I'm just hoping it's not a plur or placebo effect with him running for the presidency. You remember Boris Johnson saying that it's going to happen, like Boris Johnson. He got COVID when it first came out, and he came back stronger than ever. Now, they were saying 2 months ago, or no, 2-3 months ago, no, a month ago, that Trump's plan is to have COVID, to say he has COVID.
I don't know.
And it's running just like it.
Maybe so.
I don't know. I don't know if I think that's the conspiracy theorist type of thing going on.
I just hope it's not a hoax.
Because there's all kinds of doctors that are working on Trump that have reported that he received this drug intravenously and everything before he got in a copter and went to the hospital.
That's right. Exactly.
And so if anything, I think that knowing his personality, he says, they says, well, we could always treat you, but there's no guarantee. He says, give me whatever you got to give me,
Yeah.
Because he's a, like you say, the bull in the china shop. Let's go with it. Let's go forward.
Well, he's going to get world-class help anyway, at least.
Oh, yeah.
Best doctors
He'll be the first one.
Right? Yeah.
He'll be the first one to get it.
I just hope we get this all cleared up soon. I feel bad for the kids, right? It's really impacting younger kids' education and socialization.
Socialization at the most, It's like,
that's right.
Because I've always had concerns about where education has turned to a different mode than what it was when I was a kid. Now they're teaching them more social stuff than actual history and those kinds of things.
I can't believe cursive is not in the curriculum anymore.
Exactly.
Yeah, what's up with that?
God.
I couldn't believe half the stuff I heard my son say that's totally out of school now back there.
I know. So here's an implication of no cursive. If you need to sign a legal document, how the fuck do you do that? Pardon my language. How do you do that?
You got to do a cursive.
How do you do that? And so my son told me what some of his friends, not his younger friends, they're just printing their name.
Yeah.
Come on.
What?
How is that a signature?
Yeah, they're not learning to sign,
So you remember you used to have to take that in school. Remember that?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Well, I remember one of the things in school when I was in high school was to give myself a distinctive signature,
Yeah, sure.
oh, and the bigger R, bigger M, and the MUR.
Yeah.
And then down the Y comes down and does a loop underneath like that.
Yeah.
And so that's been my
Capitalization.
signature ever since. But I don't see these kids today, like you say, they're either printing their name because they're so used to just
Yeah.
putting it on a tablet or on a phone or whatever,
My signature looks like somebody had a seizure with a pen.
I think we all had that, and
It's unique. Yep.
and you notice when you're older, it shortens.
Oh yeah.
Your signature
Oh yeah.
shortens.
Mine is short.
Really.
Corey, good morning, Corey. What's up, buddy?
Corey Mano, how you doing, Corey? I maybe he's getting up. He was talking about doing some racing this weekend.
Curtis
really?
Dart said, I thought you said cursing. Yeah, there was no cursing when I was in school.
No,
We had
you get the
cursing,
ruler.
but yeah.
You would get the ruler or the
yeah,
switch. Yeah.
Now kids can tell the teachers to F off and all kinds of stuff, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
When I was a little kid, I think I was in grade 7 or 8, I got booted out of school because I said the F word out in the playground. And a teacher overheard me and I got kicked out of school for 2 days. And I wasn't cursing at a teacher or anything. I was just saying, F this,
Yeah.
The teacher heard me.
Hey, Paul, I just sent you something in Messenger. Look at that. This is what I was talking about, that hopefully it's not a hoax. But look at the date that's circled and what he says.
Tim
You
for
can share it if
president.
you want. You can share it if you want.
Tim Jackson for president 2020. Come on, man. Put your name in the hat. Let's do it.
Way.
Let's do it.
But this was 9th. What's 9? October? September 18th, 2020. And this bloke, I can read it out instead of you sharing it.
Or you can go ahead and share it if you want to.
I'll just
read us a bedtime story, Uncle Tim.
I'll just read it out. It says, replying to Josh PM, Trump's October surprise will be the announcement of his infection. Fake, but quite dramatic. This twist will blow Biden off the screens. The Trump COVID watch dominating every minute of every day. And then 14 days later, Trump will emerge 100% cured by hydroxychloroquine.
Well, he's not taking that now, but
that was done on, that was September 18th when that was posted.
Wow.
But see,
that's interesting, man.
What's
interesting?
But see, he doesn't say where he got that information.
No, he doesn't. It says Trump's October surprise.
Yeah. Yep.
And everything's following suit.
Damn. That's that's interesting, Tim. Wow.
Yep. It was posted on a Facebook page. I was like, whoa.
Did you guys ever see the movie Wag the Dog?
I heard of it.
I heard about it. Yeah.
Sounds familiar.
So good. Al Pacino, I think, was in it.
That's probably why I love Al Pacino. Any movie he's in.
Basically, it's about a presidential term, and what they do is manufacture a crisis to divert attention from what they're doing. They manufacture a war. They make up a country. They get actors in, and it was amazing. What a good movie.
And that's what's happening.
It could be.
Yeah,
I'm hoping that
I kind of doubt it.
I'm hoping that it is just a surprise before his, because I don't want anybody to get sick, especially
me neither. Me neither. It's not fun. Yeah, Curtis Dart says great movie. Yeah, it sure was, wasn't it?
I think I saw that because I knew. That was pretty cool. I love all Al Pacino's movies.
Oh, he's such a good actor, right?
Well, a lot of those actors that are now getting older are it's kind of sad,
Look at Val Kilmer.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. He's coming back for Top Gun.
He what?
He's coming back for Top Gun 2.
Really?
Him and Tom Cruise. Yeah.
Yes. The remake. Top Gun 1 is out. The remake. But I want to see that. Where he comes back as the flight instructor.
Yep.
De Niro, yeah. When De Niro and Al Pacino, because for years they were saying, "Oh, we'll never do a movie together." When they came together for Casino,
oh, so good, so good.
What was that movie about the naval lawyers, and who was it that they ended up
An Officer and a Gentleman?
the officer and a gentleman, yeah, and who was the bad guy at the end?
Oh wait, no, you're saying the Naval Lawyers is a different one.
Yeah, you're talking about the general's daughter. That's the movie. General's daughter. That's
John Travolta, in that.
John Travolta.
No,
she got raped and she was tied down.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the one where God, I'm terrible with names. But who was it? Top Gun? Who was the actor? Top Gun.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise was a lawyer.
Oh, you can't handle the truth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who was that? Who was that?
De Niro.
A few good men.
A few good men.
1992.
It was Robert De Niro, Tom Cruise.
Who was the gal?
Hold on, I'm pulling it up. My friends.
Oh my God.
Few good men.
Don't get old because you just can't. You can see them, but you
Demi
can't.
Moore.
Demi
Moore.
Because
I'll tell you what. Demi Moore is. I think she's in her 60s now, early 60s. She looks.
She don't look 60.
She does not look 60.
I met her about 30 years ago when she was married to Bruce Willis. He owned the apartment complex I lived at. So next door was a mansion, and that was his mom's. He was fixing it up for his mom's, and we saw Demi Moore, Bruce Willis. We got invited to Stubini's South in Pensgrove, and he owned both of them.
That's pretty cool.
Bruce Willis never drank, so he would pay for everybody's drinks.
Yeah. And
get you drunk and just watch your actions.
Yeah, on Bruce Willis, they always said he was a guy's guy because he wasn't really all that full of himself. No. Where some of them, like they got security guards, and keep them away from me. He
never had security guards. Yeah. Never. He showed at my door. He knocked. When he knocked, I answered the door. I was like, I shut the door. I was like, you're kidding me. Then I opened it again. I was like, I told my wife at the time, I said, come here. And she came, she goes, you're kidding me. You're kidding me. And he goes, yeah, we just want to know that, or just to let you know that we're remodeling next door. There should be a little noise in the morning. It depends. And I said, I work night shift. But with my wife, she was like, oh, okay. And she met Demi Moore. She had coffee with her, and the two little twins or girls, or
they had twins. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. That was a long time ago.
That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah. No, he was an all right bloke. He wanted to revise Pensgrove, but the Pensgrove mayor or whatever said something to him, and he just scrapped it. He was going to bring the dock back. He was going to bring everything back and revive Pensgrove.
This is New Jersey?
Yeah. And cool. He pulled out because the mayor kept on giving him hassle to get the permits.
Wow.
And wanted for Bruce Willis to spend more on the permits, and kept on raising the prices. And he goes, nah, screw it.
Yeah.
The mansion's still there. You can look at it in Google.
I think every community runs into that very similar thing. We had a guy here that his dad had a family business. They owned a great big paper mill, and they sold out, to like 3M or somebody like that. And so he was worth millions and millions and millions of dollars, and he started doing things for the town, and pretty soon they started, well, we think you ought to do it this way, and we think you ought to do it that way. finally he just threw his hands up, moved to Florida, and said, "Screw that stuff."
Dang.
Because one, zoning permits, they cause the biggest problems.
Yep.
It's crap. I
He
mean,
bought a huge chunk of property south of the Black River on the St. Clair River that used to be a train yard. He got rid of the train yard and everything, and he was going to put up great big condos and all kinds of stuff. And they started, what are we going to do with that kind of traffic in our downtown? We don't want that there. We
zoning permits. Yeah.
yeah.
That's it.
Well, it's the snobs. It's
Yeah.
the snob thing where they want their parking place. They want to go to their restaurant and not have to wait in line. They just keep everybody out. I've always said that they ought to have the, every town's got welcome to Port Huron. Our signs should welcome to Port Huron, but don't stay long.
That's weird.
Well, I drove here. Yeah, it's ridiculous in every county, I reckon. In America, it was. And until I left, I lived in North Carolina. And Jeff Garrett, he was the NASCAR driver he lives in Hickory. And he used to come every Sunday to the post office and just show off the car and everything. And I think it was about 2 weeks before I left, they stopped him from bringing the NASCAR there, his car, in front of the post office because it was causing hazard. Crap.
Curtis says Big Biz is moving out of Seattle because of the mayor and city council. Well, that's too bad.
See, it's a shame. It's a shame because
Seattle is where the big push is to get rid of the police, right? Which just cracks me up that somebody was on the news being interviewed and they says, yeah, well, whenever there's a disturbance in the community, we want to send out social workers. We don't want to send out armed police.
Oh, come on. Seriously?
No, that's what they said. They says
I'm all for police not shooting people.
Yeah.
But you can't dismantle the police. I agree with
Tasers.
Give them more training.
Yep.
Fix systemic racism, where it exists.
Yep.
But don't you can't just take police away. Anyway, that's my opinion.
Yep.
You remember the times that the Navy SEAL used to train the police?
Yep.
Back in the 80s.
Wow.
Yep.
And now I think they should take the guns away from all police and just give them tasers or something.
Well, the only problem with that theory is as long as you've got smugglers bringing in guns and selling them on the street to the bad guys, I would say that they should develop a gun that has either bullets or tasers. They do a switch on there.
They do. They do. They got a gun that has little sand pellets.
But when you're being pinned down by somebody with a shotgun on a roof,
Yeah.
Tasers just isn't going to get it.
But I reckon if there's a real strong drug presence in a county, bring the National Guard or the reserve in, get them to clean it up.
Well, the problem you have with everybody says bringing the National Guard, and they do that, but they are so restricted. The National Guard usually shows up in a town and they're unarmed. They don't know it. They're carrying guns, but they're not loaded. Because there's a regulation about having, because the U.S. Remember the British occupied the U.S.
Posse comitatus, right?
Yeah. So now there's a thing about you can't have armed military personnel in the country. So,
well, that's the one thing when you're in the service. You go through training, and one of your trainings is urban assault. So you're getting trained up for it. That means that they're going to do it, but they need to do it more. Yeah.
Well, Curtis says that out there, they even want to, some of the departments started using paintball guns to mark the bad guys as they're running away.
Oh, that's interesting.
And they want to eliminate those.
Huh.
They don't want paintball guns, tasers, or anything out there.
I get the rubber bullets because I've seen people get killed with them or severely maimed. Those are dangerous.
Yeah, they get shot in the neck or something.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, when they're
Paintball-
rioting in the street, I don't understand why they don't take some of those water tankers they use to fight fires,
Yeah.
just to go over
They used
top
to
and
do
just
that.
lay out the water, just knock them down, you know?
They used to do that. And with paintball guns, that's pretty cool because you can track them.
Well, you know, the
Goes in the
military,
paint
you
of
might
inside the
remember
ball.
the military developed those great big, they're like, they could aim them at it and they gave you a sound that you just couldn't stand. You just had to run away.
Oh, the sonic
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
Sonic.
they won't let them use those either.
Yeah,
They stopped
aerial.
using them. They
Yep.
stopped using them years ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they actually worked.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
But I
it's
can't
like
believe that.
a lot of countries still have water cannons and stuff on trucks.
That's the
Well,
way they should be.
Yep.
With the rioters, instead of putting all our police officers in the line of danger, use the water cannons. You know, do something.
And you know, who wants to be a police officer when you're standing there in a line because you're protecting property or whatever, and you got people spitting in your face and yelling you, calling you names and shaking their fist right in your face, and
That's
it's
right.
like, it's like, oh my God, we need
I re-
robots. We need robots really fast.
Yeah, I reckon they just bring in the National Guard or Reserve, clean it out, clean the whole town out. Bring the reserves or the Army
Well,
or the Air
the
Force,
people
whatever.
I feel sorry with is, you know, the person that, you know, has their whole life savings in maybe a corner store, or somebody that has an insurance agency and they own the agency and it's just sitting there and they service the community, burned down and all their records gone, and you know, all of those kinds of, and the poor gal that has a hair salon or a barber shop, or
They're in the brunt of it. They're in the brunt of it.
Yep.
That's like I saw a video on Facebook about this black guy that had a business for like 40 years. He has a little cafe, and
Yeah.
good on him. You know, he brought it up. He did it himself. But during all the riots, they burned it down. So he got in the middle of the street and he told all the protesters, he goes, listen, it doesn't matter about the color of skin. It doesn't matter about this. I grew in a very racial family, and that's why I'm a black sheep, because I don't care if you're black, white, red, brown, blue. I don't give a crap. You still bleed red. So I don't care about races. My best friends were black, Spanish, Puerto
Yeah.
Rican. I don't care. But when people do that to somebody that spent 30 years building up that business and then just burn it down, that's bullcrap. You know, these rioters got to think they were younger once and their mom and dads treated them the same way as everybody else. You know, I'm getting sick of the racist crap. It was like we're going back in the 80s with color wars, and it's crap. It's all about shit.
It's interesting. I didn't see a lot of it growing up in Canada because it's very, especially in the smaller towns in Canada, it's very monoracial, monocolor, right? So I had one black friend in high school, one. Everybody else was white. Two Chinese friends, I think, you know?
You know, until I was 12 years old, I didn't even know what a black guy was.
What?
I didn't know until I was about 10 or 12 that we had different skin color, because my dad,
Is your
he didn't
dad?
let us out. He always had us in white communities. And then once I learned there was a different color, I was like, dude, you're cool. We used to hold our arms together and like, what the hell? But they were brought up the same way. Don't go near whites. The whites were, don't go near blacks. And we were brought up during like Rodney King days. We had the racist riots and crap. My best friends fought alongside of me and they were black. And, you know, race don't take colors. Race isn't color. It's not about color. It's about your attitude and your demeanor and everything. You know, you can be any color in the world. It all depends on how your attitude is. It doesn't matter about your race.
See, that leads into exactly what you're saying, is that you can be a racist no matter what your background is.
That's right. That's right.
You know, it goes all across the whole span of humanity.
What do they say?
It's
There's
like
There's only one race, the human race.
That's it.
That's right. Exactly. When I was 15 years old, I ran away from home because I didn't like what was going on.
Yeah.
And then the cops got me because my dad was the pillar of the community.
Ooh.
And he said, my stipulations to my dad, if I could come back, one, I could have my friends come over. I used to play basketball in the backyard. They were black. Two, I could smoke in the house. And three, I could have my girlfriend over.
Ooh.
They accepted all of it. And I had a big ass basketball party in my backyard the next day. And I looked at my dad. I was like, thank you. And he just walked inside real quick.
Nice.
I loved it, man. It was great. And then I had this one black friend. He's still alive, thankfully. Jerry. He had a voice that you would not believe. So I told him on my cousin's birthday, can you sing the song and tape it? So I taped it and I gave it to my uncle. And my uncle was like, oh, this sounds really good. Let's give it to her. And, on her birthday, we played it on the radio. And he goes, I would really like to meet this bloke or this guy. And I said, all right. So he came to the house one weekend and I said, do you want to meet him now? And he goes, yeah. And Jerry comes over. He's about 200 pounds. He gets out of his Ford Mustang, gets out, and he's blackest of the ace of spades. And my uncle just looked at him, dropped his jaw, and walked in the house. He didn't know what to say. 2 hours later, they were best friends.
That's good.
They shook hands. They listened to the tape again. He goes, yeah, I'm going for the art. He was telling my uncle about how he wants to get into records and stuff. And best friends within 2 hours.
Hey,
My uncle was very racist.
I just realized, Tim, I think this is the first time I've seen you on any place that your 3D printer isn't running.
I haven't ran it in a week and a half, Paul, because I've been working 11 days straight, but I want to. I got a couple designs.
I was trying to figure out how you're going to supply the dollar stores with those ashtrays. You got to produce.
Make more of them.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm not even using it. I like this puppy. I'm going to make a bigger one.
You gonna have a bubble bath and play with the boat?
Yeah, man.
Float the boat.
You should make a little rubber ducky.
I was going to give it to my landlord because they got a little rubber ducky. They got a pool out back of their house, and I was going to give it to her. But I did give her the it's sort of like a hologram or whatever, lithogram. I gave that to her.
Do you think that boat would float, or would it just flip over?
It would float.
You'd have to weight the bottom, I think. Because of
back,
stability, it's liable to just roll over.
Back, you might have to wait. Yeah. But no, I think it'll do good. But I haven't printed it, and I'm getting really anxious. Like tomorrow, I might start like an 11-hour one.
Well, did you order another one, a bigger one?
Not yet. I am. It's
Frank
in
the Tank, what's up?
Hey, Tank, RC, come on up. Come on up. Yeah, Corey, man, that's a big benchy. But it's in the what's it called? Stage? Crowd fund stage. It's not out yet.
Okay.
It has
I see, because right behind him, Hugh, is where he's going to put the CNC machine. He's going to start doing wheels and all kinds of things.
Right on.
I don't got that kind of money. The CNC, if I did wheel, that would take up the whole damn back.
There you go.
No, I don't got that kind of money. I'm living week to week now. I spent all my savings on this, but I got my office the way I want it. It's my toy to myself. It took me 20 years to get it, so it's my fun time. You should get Tank up here. Talk about his he had a get together, I think, about a week ago.
Nice.
It was a couple weeks ago in New York, wasn't it?
Yeah. That's cool. I'll be right back, guys.
What's a big benchy?
That's that.
That's called a big benchy?
Yep.
Oh.
That's a small benchy.
I don't know why they call it a big bench and a small
And then
bench.
you put the small benchy and the big benchy.
Okay.
Whoops, there goes the small benchy.
See,
Oh, you would like this, Hugh. I don't know if you saw it. I don't know if you can read it. I haven't painted it yet.
The Avengers. Oh yeah, I saw that. That was a good one.
Yeah,
Nice.
Avengers Endgame.
He's waiting for his little delicate paint set so he can just.
Okay. Okay, so Frank's still in his pajamas. That's okay, bud. No problem.
I don't have Frank's email address.
I don't have Frank's email address either. Yeah, we're up early, Frank. Tell you what, I'm going to be tired today. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
I
My ass is going to be dragging.
I was thinking that since it's 5 o'clock, maybe pretty soon we ought to just sign off and try and get some sleep.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. I'm going to I got to take my son into Ottawa today, so
Yeah.
drive him into for his trial weekend.
Tim's not going to be happy if we leave, but
Oh,
Paul needs his beauty sleep.
yeah, I'm thinking maybe I should try and get a couple hours sleep because Roger's going to be back on again in 4 hours.
I was going to say in about 30 minutes.
I don't
He
think
keeps
so.
on getting earlier and earlier.
Oh, he does. But Rodney Bell does his Saturday morning coffee.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Hey, and you probably do have Tank's email. Look at the email that Roger sends us all the invites.
Well, he sends
It
mine
might be linked
separately.
into there.
It's in the chat.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, he just put it in the chat right now.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
All right, Curtis, good night, bud.
See
See
you,
you,
Curtis.
Curtis.
Take care.
I'm off to go get some more coffee. That's what I'm going to do.
Get
Once you
some more
guys leave.
coffee.
Yeah.
I just got another bird. I only got one left, and that's all I can drink.
I hardly ever drink beer.
Really?
Yeah.
You should try this if they have it over there. It's called
Oh, your
Great
COVID numbers
Northern
again?
Sugar Crisp.
Great
Try that
Northern.
and see if they have that in the international.
Hey, they
area.
might. They might.
Good drop. Good drop.
Oh, Corey, the COVID numbers are getting bad. That's too bad. That's unfortunate.
You're in lockdown, aren't you? All of you?
No, not in Ontario. We Roger is in Quebec, but not where we are.
Jesus.
Different
Christmas.
province.
Yeah, well, we're opening up everything probably in November 1st over here.
Oh well, that's good. That's good. We're unfortunately getting worse right now. So
This is what I'm afraid of. If they open up the borders,
yeah,
what's going to happen?
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Paul. Well, I'll sign off and let you get some
Yeah.
sleep, buddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna say goodbye as well.
Yeah, me too.
And
Oh, congratulations, Tank. Tank found a new job.
Oh, did he? Yes. All
Good
right.
man.
good. Well, thanks. Come on to Canadian Drone Hub when Roger's on in the morning, and you can tell everybody about your new job.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. I'd like to hear about that.
Yeah.
Good on you, Tank.
Yep.
All right, I'm
Thanks,
going to get
everybody.
guys.
let
See you
Roger.
later, man.
Thanks everybody
later.
for coming in, and Corey Mano, you stay out of trouble, and Tank, Curtis, everybody. We'll see you all again next time.
Take care, everybody. See you, Paul.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for having me up.
Yep.
Thanks for having me up, buddy.
Yep. Thank
Yeah.
you guys.
Bye.
We'll see ya.